Adeline,
Sorry. Yes.
did you know that there's more kids living at home now than ever before?
Oh wow. Yes, I
like-
did. Did you know?
I know, because my son just came back today,
Yeah.
and he's moving in.
Yeah. I have a daughter that also just came in about 3 months ago, and she's at my place. And we didn't have anybody at our place before. Now we do. Now we have our kids. It's part of I am not sure. You know, as a Latina, that was normal in my hometown. Like,
Well, let's talk about why. Why is it normal in your
Yeah,
hometown? How
so-
hard is it for people to buy homes?
So that's the thing. Like in my hometown, interest rates. It's Mexico, so I'm from Ciudad Juarez, and in Mexico, interest rates. When you find a low interest rate, you're talking about a 12%.
12% low.
12% is the low interest rate, and there are some ways to get into a place that the government builds, which they're okay. Might not be in the best places, but it's a house, right? And so for those, you basically work and the government takes some of your money and invest it in there. So you can get into a house if you have that type of program. But nobody really likes those homes. And so they decide instead of getting their own down payment, financial from other places, a bank or whatever, and then they get into a place. But when you get into a place, you just got into a place, you know? You stay there forever. Versus here that the average is about what?
Step up.
7 years?
5 to 7 years.
5 to 7 years people move. And so the generations are like one after the other one, stay in the same house.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So, I mean, same thing's happening here. Affordability has gone down.
yeah.
Up. It's harder. So kids are staying at home longer and longer. Now, this isn't like necessarily a bad thing, because I do think like there's a right time to buy a house.
Yes.
And it may not be when you want to buy a house, but getting that worked out, having the right amount of down payment, knowing what your monthly payment is going to be, and having a job that can facilitate that is very important. So I'd recommend talk to an agent, find out what the type of home you like is going for, talk to a lender and see what the financing options are, so you can set a plan.
Yeah.
Set a plan early.
And that's the thing. I think that right now, a lot of the kids, we're talking people that are going into their 30s, they're still living at home. And I feel like they get scared of like, oh, I'm going to get a big loan. I'm going to get this. What if it doesn't happen? What if my work doesn't get it? Because there's people that are educated, but I think that we still are missing some point there that we do. Maybe it's because there's too much information. And so we just go with that and try not to have the error. But time flies still.
I also think that one of the big problems is everybody wants to live the dream.
Yeah.
So not many people want to start with a starter home.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody wants bigger, better, faster, more.
Yeah.
So.
And talking about that, we talked about this a video ago or two ago. Check it out, where sometimes our first home is not going to be our dream home, but it's going to be a home that will lead us to that. It will take us to that. And having that first step, like talking to your lender and find a good lender that will tell you, okay, this is the plan for you. That doesn't mean that you have to do it in like 3 months, but it does mean that you're in the process to get it. So you're working towards that goal. And that's like something important. And I think that's something that it differentiates us with different other cultures where we kind of let go. And there's a lot of people that try to let go and go to get their American dream, right? But it's the same. It has to be the same force that it will take you to do the things that you don't feel comfortable with. But if you have the start to it,
right,
it's going to be a big difference.
Well, like chasing the American dream isn't a bad thing, but maybe be aware that there's a couple more steps.
Yeah. There's several things that we need to do in order to get to a home or to get to the home that we want. And so it's thing to start. If you don't start, it will never get there.
No.
And I mean, there are like the political things. They're saying, well, you know, we don't earn enough money. We work for the money, but we don't get enough money.
Affordability's
But
really changed. If you look at like what people made in the 50s and what homes cost,
Yeah.
it was drastically different than what
Yeah.
people make and what homes cost now.
And that's the thing. It's like because of all the things that had happened, not just to us as a one person, but in general. I mean, we went through a pandemic. We went through high prices of like lumber. Like we've been through a lot of things, but there's always a way to get stuff.
The other thing you look at homes that people bought in the 50s, 60s, and 70s versus the homes that are buying now. They're so much larger.
Yes.
Used to be you'd buy a little tiny house. The rooms
Yes.
are small. Everything is small.
Yep.
Now we want big
Yeah.
spacious stuff. So
Yeah.
it's just different.
It's just different. People sometimes don't like the started home, you know, name because of that. But you have to start somewhere, right? So let's
Start
just do
here.
it. Start with us.
Questions, comments, put them in the chat or message us. We'll get back to you.
All right. See you in the next video.